Okay, we are on Maasrot Perek Gimel Mishnah Yud. We have a bit of a long Mishnah, so we're gonna move forward. The Mishnah talks about a bunch of different things. So in order to understand them, I sort of prepared a bunch of like a little chart for you, hopefully, and that will help you understand them. So bear with me. So our Mishnah is going to continue talking about. This is the last Mishnah in the third chapter of Maasrot. Our Mishnah is going to continue to discuss the idea of when is a chatzer kovea l'maaser. When is a chatzer established that something is chayav in Maasrot and not? So we have a case of a te'ina, a fig tree, she omedet bechatzer v'nota legina, which means it's sitting in the field, but it's also leaning over to the gina. So the guy is over here. We're going to see this for a bunch of different examples. The tree, this is the fig tree in your imagination, and he's eating on the outside. The gina is outside. The gina is not chayav in trumot and masot, remember. Inside is the chatzer. The chatzer is kovea for trumot and masot. What's the din? So the Mishnah says, since he's standing outside, ochel kedarko upatur. He can eat in the normal way, and he's patur. He's not chayav, it's not kovea l'maasrot. But on the other hand, if omedet bagina v'nota lechatzer, let's say the tree is omedet bagina, okay, it's sitting on the outside. So now we're going to move the tree. Let's move it background. And we're going to move this guy and put him inside, okay? So the tree is outside. Don't ask how the tree is standing near the fence. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay? He's inside. He's Bifnim, the farmer, and he's in the field, and he's picking from the tree. He's picking from his fig tree inside, even though the tree is outside. So then the Mishnah says, Ochel achat achat, patur. If he eats one by one, it's patur. V'im tzerav chayav. But if he took more than one, then he's chayav. Meaning that in the case of the tree of the halacha of kviyut l'maaser, it goes after the nof. It goes after here. That's what the Bartenura says. 1 second. It goes after the Bartenura doesn't say, but it goes after the nof. I made you a chart. Okay, for the case of chiyuv Maasrot. Okay, the hochim achar nof depends where makom ketifat tapri. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. The place of ketifat tapri, the place where the guy is picking the fruit. Okay, so if the guy is in hotel gina, if he's in the gina, then he can eat because he's outside of the chatzer. But if he's in the chatzer, if the nof is in the chatzer, then it is kovea. And as we learned, v'im tzeraf, and if you pick more than one when you're standing in the chatzer, then chayav b'masrot, as we've learned before. So now the Mishnah is going to turn to a bunch of different halachot vis-a-vis a tree on a border. And that's why my picture is so relevant to you. Okay, I have a tree on a border. Says the Mishnah, Omeret ba'aretz v'nota lechutz la'aretz. Let's say I have a tree. The tree, well, let's move my tree back. We'll move it back forward here. My tree is in Eretz Yisrael. Forget the farmer for now, okay? In Eretz Yisrael, and the nof is in chutz la'aretz. So the question is, if I pick fruits in chutz la'aretz, are they chayav in maaser or not? Or b'chutz la'aretz v'nota la'aretz, or the other way around. If the tree is in chutz la'aretz and its nof is in Eretz Yisrael, hakol alech akar ha'ikar. Hakol alech achar ha'ikar. The tree follows the halacha of the ikar, of the main, of the stump, of the root, of the trunk. Thank you. I forgot my Hebrew. Of the trunk of the tree. If the tree trunk is in chutz la'aretz, it's not chayav in trumot and masrot. If the tree is in Eretz Yisrael, then it is chayav in trumot and masrot. Now we continue. Ubebatei arei choma, hakol olech achar ha'ikar. In batei arei choma, okay, we follow the ikar. We follow the root, the trunk of the tree. What in the world is this talking about? So in order to understand this, we have to see a few couple of psukim. The Torah says the following. The halacha is, if I own land in Eretz Yisrael, and I sell, for example, my field, so then the field is not sold permanently. Rather, the field is only sold until Yovel. Okay, but that's only if I normally sell a field outside of an inhabited area. But the halacha is, v'ish ki yimkor beit moshav ir choma, if I sell a house, beit moshav, a home, in an ir choma, in a walled city, v'haita ge'ulato atom shnat mimkaro, I can redeem it up until a year. Okay, yamim tiyeh ge'ulato, I have a year to buy back the house from the owner. I can backseize. But, im lo yigael ad melot shanat tamima, if I don't redeem it, then v'kama bayit asher ba'ir, asher lo choma litzmitut lekoneh oto ledoratav. Then the house is sold permanently. Lo yetzei ba'yovel. The house doesn't go back to Yovel. Okay, so it's a very important thing. Normally, land always goes back. Land is never permanently sold. It always goes back to the original achuzah, the original inheritors when they got it, when they inherited land, when they entered into Eretz Yisrael. But batei arei choma, houses in arei choma are different, and they don't go back. So now I have a tree. This is the question. Let's go back to my picture. I have a tree, okay, and the tree is inside, but its nof is on the outside, or on the other way, it's outside or on the inside. What's the halacha about my tree? So the Mishnah says the following: Uba batei arei choma. If I sell a tree in batei arei choma, the halacha is hakol olech achar ha'ikar. If the trunk of the tree, if the tree is growing inside the fence, inside the batei arei choma, inside the walls, you can imagine in my picture, the wall is bigger, it's an arei choma. So the tree is on the inside. In that case, then if I sell the tree, I have a year to buy back the tree, and it's redeemed. But if it's on the outside, okay, if it's on the outside, nonetheless, it's not sold permanent. That's what Bartenura says. Hakol lecha ha'ikar, af hanoch hanotel nof. Even the fruiting of the tree, the nof is the sprouting of the tree, the plumage of the tree. Hanotel lechutz choma, even though it leans outside of the fence, outside of the wall. Im lo ge'alo betoch shana. If you didn't redeem this tree, if you didn't buy it back within a year, nachalat letzmitut, then it's sold forever. Ki'ilu haya betoch choma, even though it's as if the whole tree was inside the wall. Ha'il v'ikar ha'ilan betoch choma, since the main ilan, the main tree, is inside the wall. That's batei arei choma. Two more halachot. Uba arei miklat hakol holech achar hanof. Arei miklat, there's a halacha. I actually brought you the whole psukim, but let's just assume that you know what it means. Arei miklat means if a person kills by accident. So if he really kills by accident, if a person kills somebody, let's say he's chopping wood and it's on the way up, not the way down. I don't remember, the way up and the way down, whatever. He's chopping wood and the axe, the blade of the axe slips off the handle, flies, and accidentally lo aleinu kills somebody. So the halacha is that he has to run to an ir miklat. He goes to an ir miklat, arei miklat. This person be even be'even, right? If he kills on purpose, then he's get killed. But okay, v'im bepeter beloy da adafo. Oh, he shlich alav kli belotzia. He kills him by accident. You're hunting out in the forest with Dick Cheney, and Dick Cheney shoots the guy by accident. Totally by accident. I don't know if that would be considered accident or not. Excellent question. We'll leave that for the batei din. Nonetheless, he runs to the ir miklat. But im yatzo yatzar rotzech el gvuli maklato. If he leaves the border, umatzaoto goel hadam michutz gvul ir miklato, and the guy, the goel hadam, the blood redeemer, finds him outside of the border. V'ratzach goel hadam et rotzech en lo dam. Then the goel hadam can kill him. Why? What are you doing outside of the ir miklat? You're no longer inside the borders. So here's the question. Let's say in arei miklat. So let's go back to our picture of our arei miklat. Here's inside, here's outside. So this guy's clearly on the inside, no problem. But let's say on the opposite. Let's say my guy. Well, let's see. Let's move the tree. Okay. Well, if he's on the inside, he's no problem. I'm going to move my guy. I'm going to move him back. So my farmer guy. Okay. Let's 1 second. I'm going to move my farmer guy and move him outside. And now I'm going to move my tree inside. The tree is inside the ir miklat, and the farmer is out of the ir miklat, but the farmer is standing under the nof. Is that considered in the ir miklat or not? So the Mishnah says, Hakol halech achar hanof. Now, in order to understand this, I'm just going to tell you, we're going to quote the Bartenura, but the Bartenura is based on the Gemara in Makot, Daf Yud Bet Amud Bet. So the Bartenura says, based on the Gemara Makot, af achar hanof ka'amar, even after the nof. She'im ikaro bifnim betoch hatchum. Let's say the tree is in the tchum, and our guy is under the nof outside the tchum. Just like ikaro lo matzi goel adam katile lerotzeach. If the guy was standing under the tree itself, if my farmer guy, my killer, was standing under the tree, i.e. inside, he couldn't kill him. Okay? Ikaro nami lo matzi katile. 1 second. But nofo nami lo matzikatile. Under the nof, he also couldn't kill him. Deshadina nofo batar ikaro. We send the nof after the ikar, and we say, as long as the guy's standing under the nof, he can't kill him. Ikaro bachutz v'nofo bifnim. Let's move it around. Let's switch it back around. Okay, where we were before. He is the ikar is outside, and the nof is inside. But now I'm going to move this guy. I'm going to move him back. He's under the nof. And part of this nof is inside. And he's outside under the other side of the tree. Okay, that's the second example. Just like he can't kill him because he's standing under the shade of the tree. He can't also kill him under the nof, under the outside. we say the ikar goes after the nof l'chumra. So that's what the Bartenura says. Ir miklat hakol alech achar hanof, af achar hanof. It's a chumra. Okay, even after the nof, since there's part of the nof inside, so we're machmir in saying that even though he's standing, this guy is standing. This guy is standing. Let's move him back. Okay, he's standing outside. Nonetheless, since he's standing under the nof and part of the nof is inside, it saves him. Okay, last halacha. Ubi Yerushalayim, akol olech achar hanof. In Yerushalayim, so in Yerushalayim there's a din of maaser sheni. When a person has maaser sheni, he has to take the maaser sheni to Yerushalayim. So the halacha is, in Yerushalayim, maaser sheni, you can eat fruits. But once the fruits enter into Yerushalayim, you can't be redeeming them anymore. So let's say I have a fruit. I have an orange. This is one Mishnah. I have an orange or maaser sheni. It's a lot of explanation, but orange or maaser sheni. I have to take this orange to Yerushalayim and eat it. But if I don't want to take it to Yerushalayim, where I have a lot of oranges, I can redeem it for money. I can redeem the value of maaser sheni money. You say, I'm going to be mechalel. I'm going to be mechalel the maaser sheni on this money and take the money. Once this enters Yerushalayim, I have to eat it. Until this enters Yerushalayim, I can be mechalel. But after I get to Yerushalayim, I cannot be mechalel. So therefore, inside, I can eat the fruits and not redeem it. Outside, I can redeem the fruits and not eat them. So now, let's say, in this case, and it sounds a little convoluted, but, okay, if I'm under the tree outside, or let's say the tree is on the inside and I'm under the tree outside. So exactly this is what the Mishnah says. It seems that we follow the nof. Bartenura here says again, we're also machmir in this case. It's double chumrah. If, let's move the tree out. Okay, the guy is not important anymore, so I'm going to move it back. Okay, if the ikaro is bachutz, the tree is, the root is outside, the trunk is outside, the guy's inside. Okay, ikaro, I believe I lost my place. Ikaro, here, ikaro bachutz. Okay, if I'm standing under the nof, I can't be poder because I'm already in Yerushalayim. I can't redeem the orange. Similarly, okay, the ikaro now since I'm standing under the trunk outside, if I'm standing here, this guy's standing outside under the tree trunk, he also can't redeem even though he's outside because he's under the tree. And okay, let's move the tree back. Okay, if the ikaro is back in, the nofo is outside. Okay, since I can't now, I'm standing under the tree outside. I can't eat it without redeeming it because I'm outside. So if the guy's standing here, since the guy's standing here, it's outside. I'm pointing to the screen. It's outside. He can't redeem it. So too, if you're standing inside, I couldn't eat it without redeeming it. So I made you a chart. Oh, I'm sorry. I made you a chart. Okay, to see all these halachot. You can stop the tape because I'm running out of time. It's way too long. And you can see that each halacha, Yerushalayim, we say we go after the nof l'chumra. In Arei Miklat, we go after the nof l'chumra. In Chiyuv Maasrot, we say only nof. Whether it's in Eretz Yisrael or afterwards, we go after the trunk. And Batei Arei Chomar, if it's something a tree, we go after also the trunk. The trunk is I know it's a long Mishnah. What can you do? There's a lot of halachot. And I hope that you appreciate the extent of the Mishnah. I'm sorry it took a long time to teach it. What can you do? There's a lot to teach. If you have any comments or questions, as always, about the pictures, feel free to contact me at artsport@gmail.com. Dedicate the learning to